Hey, what's going on YouTube? Got a little video coming at you from the RC Dungeon here. Just some cheap, well, not so cheap stuff, and some cheap stuff that I picked up. I just wanted to go over with you guys. So, first off, hope everybody's doing well, doing good. I've been having some rough family stuff going on the last little bit. It's been pretty rough, but I've been trying to use my RC stuff, keeps me happy, keeps me focused off of it. So I decided to share that with you guys real quick. But I got some cool stuff that I thought I'd share with you guys here pretty fast. Let me move some of this other in here. Trying to do these videos a little more organized like my bud does his. So some stuff that, anyhow, get started here going on. Never mind the screaming in the background. That's the kids. They're playing. I had been into the local dollar store, and I've been working on, I'm going to be doing some hand polishing, some finishing polishing on the Cherokee. And I remember an old product from a long time ago when I was helping out in a body shop. And this guy used to use this stuff a lot after, you would do your polishing compounds and everything. And I remember him saying it worked just as well as like your, polishing compounds and stuff. It's more of a fine, it's basically considered a scratch remover. It's Meguiar Scratch X. I actually had trouble finding this stuff. Nobody had it. Finally found one laying around in the back in Advanced Auto, close to where I work. They had a thing of this, and he said that's been discontinued. They're no longer carrying this anymore. So I got lucky, and I found that's what I'm going to be using to do the finishing polishing on the Cherokee. I remember this stuff. It works wonders, especially on enamel paints. It worked great on enamel paints, and I remember back, I was actually working on a car lot a long time ago. And you could have like an absolute crap paint job and take your time slowly buffing it with this stuff by hand. And you would be surprised how well it would come out. So I'm glad I found that. That's what we're going to be using. And then we'll just be using these microfiber cloths I picked up cheap from the dollar store. And I needed some anyways for this summer coming for the vehicles. So I got these clean, new. They're like $3, I think, from the dollar store. This stuff was kind of pricey, but it was worth buying just to have that. So I'm going to move the towels out of the way, the polishing towels. Something else I picked up here, and I'll explain this. It's a Clorox Easy Liner Mold Mildew Protection, whatever. You're supposed to be able to put this in like your drawers and put your stuff like in your kitchen drawers and stuff on top of it and everything. If it gets wet, it won't mold or anything like that. So you'll see this mat in my videos that I have right here. This gray mat. This came from the Dollar Tree, and it works fantastic and stuff. But you'll see over here in the corner where I got the stain from working on one of my trucks that had some oil leaking out, two-stroke oil leaked out of the exhaust. This thing's really nice because you can wash it and stuff, but crap gets in it and everything. And I got this desk given to me. Well, we actually won it in a giveaway for where my wife works. And my desk, you might not be able to see here, but it's getting scratches in it. And I mean, it was a free desk, but I'm still trying to take care of it because it is a nice desk. And I really actually like working here. So I'm going to be moving this probably back and just be like, because this kind of holds dirt. And like fine particles and stuff, which gets underneath of it, even if you wash it all the time and it scratches the desk up. See, this has the holes in it, and it's an anti-slip. It's like a rubber grip. So I'll be like laying this down to the table and then see screws. It's hard to see screws when I'm taking a truck apart and a screw gets on this mat. So I'll be using this from now on. And then when this gets dirty, you can actually just wash it with soap and water and reuse it again. So it's made by the duct tape company and stuff, so it'll probably hold up pretty good. You know, it's a 12 by 4. I'll have to trim it to fit, but anyways, I have that. I decided to share that with you guys. If you got a workspace and you don't want to spend a bunch of money on an RC work mat, you can go pick that up. They do work really well. Because screws don't fall off of those. I used a black one before. It's hard to see screws on the black mat, so that's why I finally found the white one. And you can pick those up cheap at the Dollar Tree too. I just went to the dollar store and got this one because it was a little bigger of a mat than what you get at the Dollar Tree for a little more money. So we got the Scratch X out of the way. Next thing I picked up at the dollar store was these finger skateboards for $1. You know, they come with some different trucks and stuff and some tools to switch them out. I figured for $1, you know, you can't beat that. If what I was talking about in one of my other videos on the Cherokee with the shock towers in the back, I think it was, OZ Boy. I've watched all his videos. A shout out to him. I don't know if he actually watches my channel or not or whatever, but my buddy Jose, his Jose Canseco channel on there on YouTube, you can check him out. He used his idea, the skateboard kind of zip tied between your shock towers in the back on the Cherokee build through the interior. I went ahead, I'm probably still not going to do that, but I got these in case I do want to go that route. I mean, these are pretty cool for $1. I mean, you know, look like a fairly close to a scale skateboard. You know, and then if I don't use them, they're $1. The kids can play with them. So, yeah, I mean, for $1, you know, I couldn't beat that. And they ought to be covered by shock towers like they were doing perfectly if I decide to use that idea. So I got those. Now, how I've been mounting my scale accessories. I wasn't using the Gorilla double-sided tape. I was using 3M brand, and it was an automotive 3M brand, which is super great stuff. But unfortunately, it's also super expensive stuff. Like crazy, stupid, expensive stuff. So, I stopped at Advanced Auto and was going to get the 3M automotive stuff again, but it was like $30 for a roll of the 3M, which, like I said, it's very, very, very good stuff. A lot of times you break plastic. If it's a plastic item, it sticks down so good. So they had this. It was like $10.29, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I bought some other stuff with it too. Which I thought was kind of expensive also, but I needed it because I needed it pretty quick. I didn't want to wait and order it online, and I was standing there in Advanced Auto, so I got this, picked this up, going to be using that. I'm going to hold on a second, see who this is calling, guys. It might be work again. I don't think it is. I think it's my mother-in-law, so anyways, back to doing this is what I've been, basically is what I use. And then to mount kind of some scale items and interiors and stuff like that. You know, this stuff works great. My bud actually turned me on to that too. Because I'm with him. I don't really like the net that they put over the stuff in the scale racks and stuff. I like my stuff to be open to where you can see it and everything. So, I mean, naturally, some stuff you have to zip tie down if you can zip tie it or even screw it down somehow. But this stuff works fantastic for a lot of your scale stuff. So, I picked that up. Get that out of the way. Also, I had a friend. These are for the Marlin. Specifically, they're a 3D printed part. I mean, I basically got them for a few bucks. I had to pay shipping to get them here to me. You know, and I think you can buy the file on from 3 Racing, I think. Um, for it, it's an inner fender. An inner fender's for the trail finder. I think they'll fit the trail finder too, but these are specifically printed to have room for the Marlin shock tower. So he was running a batch of stuff, and he said, well, you know, he had the file, and he was like, I can run those for you. And I was like, yeah, because I'd rather have a little heavier duty inner fender for the Marlin to cover the stuff, because I don't like being able to see through the fender wells and see the stuff inside. So, you know, I'll be getting these installed, but before I do that, I'm probably going to do some sanding here, because I don't like the rough. You know, the part where I think it sits in, it doesn't look like that. Doesn't look crappy. It'll actually probably, if it's hidden, I may not do anything with it, because this is actually pretty smooth and nice. But what I'm planning on probably doing is I'll probably end up sanding a little bit, and then I'll probably just go over it with bed liner. Once I prime them, and then I'll prime them, and then I'll go over them with bed liner, and then they won't even look like they're 3D printed anymore. Once you go over this, it'll look like, because most of your inner fenders, like them plastic inner fenders and stuff from the like 80s and 90s and stuff like that, most of them were textured. So that bed liner will kind of give it a scale kind of look. And these things are pretty beefy, so they should take a pretty good beating and everything. And like I said, they're set for the Marlin shock towers and everything already, so no trimming or anything. Not that, you know, I mean, RC Four-Wheel Drive makes a Lexan fender kit. I just wanted to go ahead and go with these. You know, just to have a little more of a, you know, rigid, sturdy fender in the front of it. So, but these are for the Marlin. Like I said, you can get on there. I think they're only $15 to buy them. So, you know, I mean, if you don't have a 3D printer or somebody that can print for you, like I said, he had the file because he had printed them before. And it was actually a total accident when I was talking to him. And he used to have a Marlin, and I was just like, oh. I was like, I like those inner fenders that you have in there. And he was like, well, I can print them off for you kind of quick. So a few days, printing everything and stuff, and then he had them done. And, you know, I just basically paid the shipping to get them here. So, which can't beat that. I mean, you know, I'll take a 3D printed part that basically all I got to do is pay shipping to get it here. So, you know, I can't complain. And then, like I said, I can bed liner them and make them look better, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. So, next on the list, I picked up this bike rack. I know it's not assembled. I decided to share it with you guys. I actually, it actually looks pretty good. It's got a nice kind of like aluminum texture in the print. It kind of looks like aluminum a little bit, like an aluminum bike rack would look. I mean, it's a little darker, like a silver. If he'd have done that in like a little lighter, that would have mimicked like brushed aluminum pretty well. I mean, I actually like this. This actually looks pretty good. Because I mean, I'm not a huge fan of 3D stuff. But I got this. This is a bike rack. This is what I'm gonna start working on putting together here in a little bit, probably. Because this is gonna go on my International Scout, and my bike should fit in this. No instructions or anything to put it together, so this might take me a bit to figure out. Hopefully I can pull some pictures up online of the company that sells these, you know, and figure all that out. So it might not be too difficult. I haven't tried to mess with it yet. So, and then last but not least, I finally gave in, and they had a sale on these, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some VS Customs, and they can be found on Etsy.com. There's their information. Okay. Get it to focus. Okay, so VS Customs. That's a little card stamp to it. I'm going to be keeping this because I'm actually going to put a poster board up behind my desk thing right here and start posting my stuff up on it and everything for my contacts and information. So what we got here is a lot nicer of a CB radio. And I mean, guys, this thing's pretty freaking sweet in my opinion. I freaking like this thing. Very nice scale work to it. I'm hoping I can get the camera to pick it up. Ooh, maybe. I don't know. Come on, focus on that. It's got a dial here. You can't see it. It lights up. It accepts a... focus. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. Accepts a 3mm LED. And then above your dial, it lights up your stations. Sorry. Got it back. This will light up. I'll probably post a video up for you guys later. Sorry. I got a little sidetracked. I was listening upstairs to the kids. And anyways, this lights up like your dial and like your actual CB. I thought that was cool. I messaged the guy. Find the code VS Customs up here on Etsy. I messaged him. And he actually cut me a deal on this because I think they were like, I can't remember how much money. They were cheaper than the Scale King CBs that light up. And I mean, in my opinion, I think this is actually a pretty nice CB, man. It's got some nice details on it. I mean, I like it. It's nicer than the other one I have in the Scout. This one's probably not going to go in the Scout. It's actually probably going to go either in the Cherokee, if I decide to go with a better interior, or this is going to go in my Marlin interior. I'd say this one may end up going into Marlin, and then once I get everything hooked up, and I like it real well lit up and everything, I'll probably end up doing another one, probably in the Scout and take my other one out. I mean, just shuffle some stuff around. I'm not real sure. We'll see how it comes out, but the video I watched on it, this thing looked pretty sick with the LED light lighting it up. So, like I said, I got like $3 or $4 off, and then I got free shipping on it, so I ended up paying, I think it was like $7 and something for a light up CB. And I think the Scale Kings, man, they're like 15, 16 bucks. And I mean, my opinion, I thought this one looked better personally than the Scale King one. I mean, I've not held the Scale King one in my hand or anything, so I might be wrong, but I mean, I really like the way this one looks. So, anyhow, I got that. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the Cherokee box, parts box. So, that's my haul that I got. I thought I'd share with you guys. I'll get the bike rack together. I'm still in the middle. Of course, I'm giving the paint from the Cherokee a good time to dry before I, do my, people call it collar sanding, cutting, buffing, finish pot, whatever. It's all basically the same thing. And then I'm going to hit it with this to try to get just a little more shine out of it and get it looking a little better. So, I'm going to work on putting this together. I've been working on the Marlin a little bit on and off, and I've got some other parts installed on it. I've got a lot of stuff that I got to start working on getting. Like I said, I've just got a lot of personal stuff happening that's not good right now with my mom and everything. So, like I said, this is kind of a nice distraction when I get time to do it, because I've been really stressed out with family stuff lately and everything, and just really not good stuff happening. So, one more thing I wanted to kind of go over. I know I'm trying not to do a real long video, guys. I'm sorry. I actually found some cool stuff. And I've been moving the RC Dungeon stuff around and cleaning and doing away with stuff and trying to sell stuff and make room, because I want to build me a nice scale garage for my stuff, but I want to build a big enough scale garage to literally get my nice scale stuff all in the garage. So it's going to have to be pretty big. So I have to go big with it to do it. And I have to eliminate stuff. So some stuff I came across as I was cleaning, and I'm going to be giving this a good wash and cleaning it up before I do it. But I had this really cool Traxxas. It's a patch that's never been used, and it's probably pretty rare. It's got a Traxxas Revo on it, Nitro Revo. It's never been sewed or put down or anything like that. I've had it for years and years and years. I think I'm going to do a giveaway drawing on the channel for the patch. I'm going to put everybody's name in a bucket or whatever, and like everybody that subs to the channel, and I'll go through everybody and get everybody's name, and I'll put a listing in there, and then I'll, draw a winner out of it, and then I'll get your address and I'll mail it straight to you. It'll be free. I will pay the shipping on it and everything. So a giveaway for this is going to be coming. Like I said, this thing, I think, this is probably actually a pretty rare thing from Traxxas. I used to kind of race for a hobby shop on the side, and I can't remember if I ended up getting this for a promotion from Traxxas when I signed on with that hobby shop, because that's back when 110 scale nitro racing was real hot, and I was racing the original short wheelbase 2.5 Revo, and I'm thinking that's how I got this patch, because I was one of the sponsored guys, team guys from there. And because I think we all got these, I'm pretty sure, the guys that was running the Revos, because it was only like two people. Because back then they ran a monster truck class, which was pretty cool, and we ran like blacktop, and then we ran an off-road course with the monster trucks. So I think if I remember right, that's how I ended up getting this. I mean, it's been a lot of years that since I've got it. So, but anyhow, I'm gonna do a giveaway on that. So if you guys that watch this to the end, like I said, I'll be pulling your guys' name. There's going to be a giveaway on this. So, then I'll be having to get your contact and get your address to mail it out to you. So that giveaway's coming. I think, and then I plan on doing, like I said, I've been saying it for a while, but I plan on doing the RC Dungeon hat giveaway. I wanted to wait until I got back up over it, because I lost subscribers for a while. Because I took a break and wasn't doing any new content and stuff. I actually had to take a little bit of a break from RC, because a lot of personal stuff was going on and stuff I had going on. We had a lot of more family stuff that was happening in that time. My dad passed, and there was a lot of rough stuff going on then. So I took a break from everything for a little while. But and then I got sick, and it was just one thing after another for like 2 years. So enough about that crying and whining around. I'm going to be doing the giveaway for the patch first, and then I will do a drawing. I'm going to try to wait till I get up to like 525 subscribers to do the drawing for the, it'll be a hat like this, RC Dungeon hat. It's a flexi fit. I like these style hats. It's a flexi fit hat. I've had this one for a long time, but it'll look like this right here, basically. It'll have, this is stitched. This isn't a sticker that's going to fall off. I've got the Billy Bend. I call it because of the Hillbilly Bend. I did it to this one because, this hat's getting older now and it's been used a lot. So I got it bent up. But, anyways, that's what we got going on, guys. Hopefully, like I said, everybody's doing well. Give a shout out again to, some guys that, I highly recommend for stuff. And some channels. Woods Unknown, I follow you. Thanks RC brother, for you always watch my videos and everything and comment on them and stuff. I appreciate it. All you guys that watch my videos and comment them, I appreciate it. It makes a huge difference. I've been following a lot more crawler channels lately and finding some real cool stuff, especially with the XJs, the Cherokee. Which I hope to get a video. I'm waiting until I get all the polish work done to the body before I do the video, guys, and show you guys what it looks like, because it came out okay. That's the best I can say. It's not my personal best at painting. I beat myself up pretty hard over it because I know I could have done better. But some bad stuff happened in the middle of the painting, with a furnace and everything and some dust. And really I lost it a little bit, and really aggravated me. So, but I'm working on fixing the problems right now. It's just I really didn't want to put that much into the finishing part of it with the polishing and all that crap. But that's the worst part I hate about any paint job. But anyways, and it was my first time painting with Tamiya TS paints, and they're okay. I can't say I love them. I still like enamels better, but, it is what it is, and it's done, so. But anyways, I'll have a video coming of it pretty soon, and then some more stuff coming in between of the Marlin, because I'm working on the Marlin, and I was focusing on the Cherokee, anyways, I can't focus on the Cherokee while the paint's curing. I'm giving it plenty of time for the paint to cure before I start doing anything with it. because I layered it pretty good. So I want to make sure it's good and solid before I start messing around with it. So, anyways, from the RC Dungeon, as always, everybody stay alive. Everybody stay well. Pray for Ukraine and those people over there, man, and everything going on. I follow a friend. Sorry, bro, I can't pronounce your name. He's got some badass RC videos of a Traxxas Bronco on his channel. Starts with a K. I need to learn how to start doing links and stuff in my stuff. I'm not savvy with that stuff, guys. I'm old school, so he's on there. Check him out. I'm sure if you type in Traxxas 2021 or 2022 Bronco, whatever that model is, you'll find it. It's a freaking sweet Bronco. But he's over there right now. He's still posting content on his channel, and I applaud him for that with everything that's going on. So I pray for him and everything and his family, guys, and hopefully everything's okay. So anyways, from the RC Dungeon, as always, peace.